Hello people of the internet. Right, so today is the 15th of October. I cannot believe we are halfway through October already. And first of all, I'm wearing a jumper. What the hell happened? This time last week, I was sitting outside a little cottage in Canberra Sands with shorts on and it was 26 degrees. It is now, well, I think overnight it was 4 degrees. What? And I've had to put my jumper on and I had to wear my jacket when we took the dog out for a walk this morning. Anyway, beside the point. It's the 15th of October already, which means we're on the rapid slope now to the Christmas. And I haven't even done my shop, my stash for October. Now these are the 3 books that I took away with me because we were going away on that kind of, we came back from my September holiday and we decided to have a sneaky getaway, and I just packed 3 books to take with me, and these are the 3 that I took with me. I didn't do any colouring while we were away. I did a tiny bit in there. That's all I've done while we were away, mainly because we were walking on the beach, we went into the town, I did 2 jigsaws while I was there, and we was only there for a few days. So yeah, so I haven't done any more in that one, and summer is well and truly over now, hence the jumper. So this one needs to go back on the shelf. I think there is one that I sort of started, this one was a pencil test one ages ago. So anyway, let's go back on the shelf, it'll come out next year. And I also didn't do nothing in this one. So that one has to go back on the shelf. This one I'm going to keep out. I think it will be my mandala one, because obviously I don't like having half started pages. So this one can be carried over. I always do have a mandala one every month, so this one can be carried over to October. Okay, and it does seem a little bit autumny, look, doesn't it? Could be autumn. Alright, so what the other thing I have done is, as I went through all my books off camera this time, because I put all the books back on the shelf that I'd used, that were, you know, laying around, and then I pulled off all my Halloween books. So I don't have many, but I have these. This is it. This is all my specific Halloween books. This is a magic painting book. And last year I scanned all these pictures in, and we had a Halloween family colouring day, and so that's why I keep that, because obviously I've scanned them in and I've used them. So I don't know how I'll ever do it as a magic painting book. It's such a cute little book. I mean, I remember us all colouring that one, and there's another one. Where's the other one? It was really nice to colour. These were nice to colour. I don't like them as magic painting books though, so can't remember. There's a picture on my Instagram actually, I think. And then these are my other Halloweens. See, I don't have many, do I? I don't actually colour Halloween that much. So there's the Matchstick Mouse book, which, have I done anything in here? I haven't, but I did colour the freebie that Morgan O'Brien, this one, it had a white background in the on the freebie because I did it all in blue. I coloured this one. I'll put a picture here of it. Or is it here? I might have it here, and then I won't have to put the picture here. I don't do many PDFs, you see, so generally if I've done any, they're here. Oh, look, there it is. Found it. Found it. There it is. So this is what I coloured last year for Halloween, when we had a Halloween colouring day with my family. So I coloured him last year. He was the freebie. You can see I did a really nice sky. How nice is that? I also coloured that. Actually, was that me or was that my mum? Can't tell. That was another freebie downloadable one. And then we printed out a load of Christmas ones as well. Yeah, that was it. Well, that's all I coloured. It must have been the year before then that we did the magic painting books. So, let's put those back in there. I don't do many PDFs. I like colouring in a book. Okay, so I haven't coloured in this one. The first time I've actually flipped through it and noticed that the sky is all black in all of them. I didn't know that, because I quite actually like doing the sort of night sky things. But as it's Halloween and it's the only time that I'll get a chance to colour in this one, it needs to stay in the stash. This is this the year before stuff that we did? Possibly. This is a PDF that I bought from Jade Summer. I think it was called Cute and Spooky or something like that. And it was when Jade Summer wasn't available and you could buy PDFs. And I bought a PDF and I printed them all out, small size. But so some I printed out big and some I printed out 2 to a page so that we could have a colouring day. So that's going to go away. Then I've got these colour by number books, and I have said in the last couple of videos I'm not so much into my colour by numbers at the moment. But if I'm going to do a Halloween one... Emma Colours has tagged me to do How Many Pumpkins, and I didn't think I'd coloured any pumpkins. But I've got loads of pumpkins, Emma. I shall save that for my How Many Pumpkins tag. Or maybe I should do it here. Actually, it's a good idea, because these are all my Halloween colouring books. Let's do it here. Right, ready. One pumpkin coloured. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 8. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. 14. So it's 14 in there. I don't think I've done any. 14. I definitely haven't done any in this one. 14. I don't think there's pumpkins in this one. Right. 14. 14. 15, 16. 17. 17 yet. That could be it. I have given quite a lot of my Halloween colouring things away. So, Emma Colours, I have coloured in 17 pumpkins. I would think that's it. I didn't think I'd have any pumpkins, so there you go. Go and watch Emma's video down below. She's done loads of pumpkins and they're all beautiful and in pencil. Anyway, 17 pumpkins. Right, let's go back to what I was doing. So I'm not doing anything in this. Flicking through this just then, I realised it is cute, and if I am going to colour in Halloween stuff, if I am going to do colour by number, and I am going to do Halloween, now is the time, so that should stay out. Cute Witches, I think, came out last year. I might as well leave it out. And Witch Fantasy, this is my favourite spooky colour Questopia book. It's the old style when they used to have lots of colours. I do actually think, for me anyway, oh, the sun's just come out. I do actually think for me they ruined it when they reduced the colour palette to just 25, because it just makes it difficult. I know that they're basic pictures anyway, right? But I quite liked the nuance of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greens in it. This is just like, you know, the pictures come out really basic, I suppose is what the word is. Whereas in these ones, look at that. That's the old style colour Questopia. Why is that light so bright? Where is that sun coming from? Oh, it's because I've got the curtains wide open from earlier. Let's turn that off. Look, sun. I don't usually have them wide open. Yeah, so that's old style colour Questopia. Oh, I've done another one in here, I think. Yeah, like that. You can see the nuances of the different purples. And I used to like the old style colour Questopia when there was a lot of different colours. And then I think when it became 25 colours, it sort of made it too basic. Anyway, that's beside the point. Keeping these 3 out because it's Halloween. If I'm going to colour in them, now is the time. I need to go and shut that curtain as well. Okay, didn't think it was going to be so bright today, but there you go, it is. So I've had to shut the curtain. So leaving these 3 Colour Questopia out, even though I'm not doing colour by number pictures as much, even though I don't colour Halloween much, if I'm going to colour Halloween, it'll be in these. Same with this one. It's now or never with this one. Yeah, now, even though I said I didn't colour Halloween very much, I actually bought this. You'll see it in my haul, which is Halloween Cuties. I like these little books by Joshua Dunbar. I like them for little warm-up colouring. So I did this one while I was away. That was the only thing I coloured. It's on my Instagram. He's got a little... We're not going to see it now because I've shut the curtain and turned off all the lights. You won't see it if I do that. Look, he's got glittery stones. Ooh, and he's got a metallic moonstone. Ooh, I'm not an owl, I'm a bat. I have made a cape. Don't know where that voice came from. Anyway, yeah, so I've bought this Halloween Cuties and I took it away with me and I coloured in it. So far we have 4 Halloween colouring, 5 Halloween colouring books and a mandala book. So the other thing that I did is, obviously usually I have a mandala book to play with, I usually have a colour by number book, and then I have a nice pencil-y book to colour with. So I decided to sort of have a look through my colouring books that are not specifically Halloween to see, you know, what I fancied for the spooky season, if we're going to call it that. I pulled this one out, A Million Little Monsters. I do like doing Lulu Mails. They are a pencil book. Oh, that one looks like a nice... It looks like a nutcracker, doesn't it? Oh, it's got spooky stuff on it though, look. Ooh. Yeah, there's a few in here that seem a bit spooky. It's halfway through the month and I've coloured 1 picture. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get much done. Especially as well, is that I'm really into my jigsaws at the moment. I've just come upstairs, literally halfway through a jigsaw to film this. So, oh, see, that's a cute one. That's a pumpkin with little bats in it. That's the type of one I do. I'm going to put a little marker on that one. I don't like the big double page ones, but I would definitely do that one. That's very cute. Yeah. There's the little ghosties and ghoulies and long-legged beasties. There, that one's very cute as well, isn't it? Yeah, so I think I'm going to put that on the pack. This is a penciling book. This is another one that I picked out. This is by Coco Weil and I bought it last year. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to... I mean, it is a spooky one. It's the kind of one that I like to keep and do in alcohol markers. I'm actually moving away quite a lot from buying Amazon printed books because... There's only so much Amazon printed books that, yeah, it's like this. I really like this book, but I did get sort of, this is polychromos, and I did get a little bit, I wanted to, I don't know, I wanted different pencils or I wanted different paper. I wasn't enjoying this when I was doing it. Maybe I was not in a colouring mood, I don't know. It was also beautiful weather and I wanted to just sit outside and, well, that's what I ended up doing. So is this one spooky enough for Halloween? Probably not, actually. It's not that spooky, is it? It's more of a mystery than a spooky. I think I'll leave that one. Put that one back on the shelf. And then I pulled this book out either last month or the month before. I can't remember which one, and I didn't do anything in it. But I'm leaving it out. I went to put it back on the shelf but decided to leave it out because there definitely are some spooky kind of Halloween-y pictures in there that if I want to do some penciling and tie it into Halloween, I do actually prefer penciling cute pictures. Oh, there's a nice bat there as well. That would be quite nice. Now I could give that one a go because I'd quite like to do all these. Oh yeah, that one. I'm going to tab this one now as well. Because I can imagine doing that one. Not that I like bats very much, but yeah, so I'm going to leave this one out because there are some spooky ones in there to do. Right, so I think that's the books I'm pulling out. So and they are all Halloween ones, or spooky ones. 2 for penciling, a mandala one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well 3 colour by numbers, 2 other ones that I'd use alcohol markers in, so I'd use my alcohol markers on those. With my colour by number books, I just use my cheapio Joy Wish pens. I prefer Ohuhus for everything else, but I'm effectively using these up now because I prefer Ohuhus and they're cheaper and I don't mind burning through them in colour by number books. But as I stop doing colour by number books, I won't replace my cheapy markers. I'll just stick with my Ohuhus, which I'll use for, you know, doing the colouring that I like. So they're the 2 different types of markers I'll be using. Pencils. Now, there's a dilemma. I have been using my Polychromos, I think for the last 3 months without fail. But like I said, I was not enjoying them too much on the Amazon paper. Now, which made me want to play with my Artex a little bit, because I know that they're really good on Amazon paper. And then I thought, well, I've just bought an awful lot of Prismacolors, haven't I? If you've not seen my Prismacolor videos, I got a lot of new Prismacolors. So I think I'm going to use my Prismacolors this month. So I'm going to give these a little bit of a rest. They'll always be to hand just in case I need them, because right now these are my one pencil to rule them all. The other pencils that I took away on holiday, or for the weekend, we went away for the last weekend for 4 days, the Thursday night through to the Monday, are the Brute Funa pastels. I took them with me as well, macarons. They work really nicely together with the Polychromos. They're similar and they nicely bolster up the light end for the Polychromos, so I usually use these 2 together. But what I am going to do is use my Prismacolors. So yeah, so these are my pencils for this month. Are these the real ones or are these the fake ones? Ooh, you'll never know. But Prismacolor are the pencils I'm going to be using. I obviously will stick with my Chromatech and Colour Technique gel pens. There isn't really any others that I really use. And then what else do I used to pick? I used to pick pencils, alcohol markers, water-based markers, which I don't really use at all now. So maybe, well, I say maybe, absolutely without fail, now summer's over, the camera's all blurry, so I need to bring something into the shot that's making it blurry. There we go. Absolutely without fail, now that summer is well and truly over, I'll be spending more time doing jigsaws and colouring and, you know, not going places. I am going to carry on with my declutter. I started decluttering this room beginning of the year, was it? I can't remember. I put all the water-based markers together. I put all my alcohol markers together. I started doing the decluttering. It is the reason why I do my shop, my stash, because all my pencils are still in the spare room and I literally go through them and go, I'm going to use these. There's still a load of unused, unpicked pencils in there, which means it's probably time for some of them to go. The other thing is I have 2 whole bookcases over this side of the room with art books and journaling books and scrapbook books in them, and I've not touched them probably for 2 years. I've also got over that side of the room, hang on to see if I can get my finger in, a whole scrapbooking cupboard, which I haven't opened it. I did actually open it the other day and I took some stickers out of it. But anyway, it needs decluttering. And I've also got a cupboard there, the art cupboard, which is full of stuff when I used to do art journaling. Inks, paints, distress, whatevers, sprays. And again, that hasn't been opened for at least a year, maybe 2. So, I've got too much stuff. We always know that. This time of year, I always spend more time in this room and go, I got too much stuff. I start doing a no spend. I am going to go on a no spend, I think. Maybe a low spend rather than a no spend. Though there's nothing else I want at the moment. I've literally just bought so many jigsaws. I've got enough jigsaws to last me until the sun comes out again in April. And I've also got enough colouring stuff to last me. I don't actually even think there's anything coming out that I'm like excited about. Because the one thing that was coming out that I was excited about, I've bought. So I don't actually think, yeah, it's time to let some stuff go again. The reason why I stopped doing my declutter at the beginning of the year was for two reasons. Number one, there were some really judgmental people. And when I was putting everything, the way that I declutter is that I do it in KonMari style. I will put everything together, and I took everything out and put it in my other spare room. I put all my alcohol markers together in that room. I put all my gel pens together in that room. I put all my water-based markers together in. I put all my pencils on the thing, and I went through it saying, okay, this is what I've done. This is first pass. I'm then going to start using the stuff, and the stuff I don't. And the amount of comments, I got some really nasty comments about, well, you're not getting rid of stuff, you're just moving it around. Well, yeah, because this was part one. This was part one, putting like with like. And then I think I did another video and someone was like, oh, you've got to get rid of more than that. I don't have to get rid of anything. And it just really put me off doing the decluttering videos. But I like doing declutter videos because it holds me accountable with you guys. As in, if I say I'm going to get rid of something, I get rid of it. Whereas if you weren't here watching me, I'd go, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I'll just leave it over there and I'll get rid of it tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? I just like having, I mean, I did declutter my whole house. So I'm going to do some decluttering videos again. I'm going to work through my stash again. I'll get myself down. In fact, with regard to decluttering, when I was pulling these colour by number books out, I pulled out a couple of books and I have decided to let them go. So I'm going to show you that here as well. So this was a book that I bought a while ago, this year, so not terrible. And the reason why I bought it is I saw its pictures and I thought it's a really nice one for doing faces, for practicing faces on. And I thought, yeah, I really fancy that. So and it was only like $3.99 or something. And it's like this, I can do it with the hair and I can practice a face. Same with this one. And then I got it out to have a look at it because I've been sort of hankering after maybe colouring some faces. And then when I looked at it, I realised it was AI. And the reason why I realised it was AI was because it's like, look at her harp. Okay, it doesn't match up. And then when you start to look at their fingers, like they've got weird, I mean that's a lovely picture. Oh, maybe I will keep it because I would colour that one. You've got to check that there's nothing weird in the background though. It's like when you look at their ear rolls are like connected to their... Let's try and find another one that was weird. Yeah, look at her fingers. How many fingers has she got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 thumbs. Poor woman. So pretty as well. I don't know. I mean, see, look, maybe what I'll do is I'll cut out these couple of nice geisha ones that I like the look of. Oh, lily portrait. Lily portrait. Oh, because it's got lilies in it. It's like that. What's she got in her ears? How are they attached to her ears? I think what I'll do is I'll cut out the couple of pictures that I really like out of this, and then I'm going to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, I think I'll do that. For $3.99. That's what I'm going to do with that. So I'm going to let that one go. The other ones that I'm going to let go were basically all of these three. I've not coloured this one at all. I don't see myself colouring this one. I do not see myself, if I've got time to colour, I don't see myself colouring this one. It's not for me. Same with this. I did colour in it. Finished that page off as a whip, and other than that, I just don't see myself colouring in it. If I'm doing I just don't see myself colouring it. This one, have I done anything in this one? Oh yeah, I have. I did that. I did that, which calls that yellow in. And I did do that. Look at that. I did that one, and that caused that yellow in. That is awful. With regard to yellowing, there's a little video coming up, probably in the middle of the week, with regard to a follow-up on yellowing. So if you're interested in what yellows, what don't yellow, and a follow-up on the yellowing video I did, which will be linked up there. So yeah, so that one's going to go. And then this one, I won this one off of Colour Crestopia. I think this one I'm going to give to my mum. I know she'll like it. It's nice and easy for her to do, and she likes flowers, so I know where that one's going. This one, I don't think anyone would want it because of the yellow stuff. And these two I'm going to give away, and I know I'm going to go give them away too. So expect a DM from me if you haven't received one already. Good. That's it. So yeah, I'm going to let those go. So there's 5 going. So shop my stash. 5 colouring books are going. And these are the books that I'm going to play with this month. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Bit rambly today, wasn't I? But there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.